Test. 1, 2, 3. I'm Brian Batista, and my friends call me Bunny. And I'm broadcasting to you right now from the Quick Draw Animation Society production suite, where I'm recording the audio simultaneously as filming this on my camera. Now you may notice I'm not in the studio today. In fact, for about the last month or so, I've been working full-time in the days at the Alberta College of Art and Design and at Quick Draw Animation Society, with some classes in the evenings. This is my quick little recap of the summer season, and because it's back to school, I've got back to the studio beginning. This is episode 54, Back to the Studio. I'd like to recap some of the things I did to keep me busy this summer, but more importantly, introduce you to what's happening new in the studio this fall.
In my last episode, you got to see me excitedly unwrap the packages from Italy, and now I get the plaster casts hung in the studio. And as always, mopping the floor. The glamour of running an atelier and cleanliness is next to godliness. Set up for a life drawing event, which I hold every Wednesday 7 till 10 p.m.
My best friend of 20 years got married this summer. I actually can't believe we've known each other that long. I took my boy to see our favorite band Tool as a gift. We did a stag with the boys, an amazing time. And as part of my best man duties, I found myself setting up the photo printer and printing out some of their wedding photos and more for, the display and to give away. This printer is a bomb, but the ink is pricey. I think the photos cost more than if you actually went to a place, but you can't beat the convenience. I got to stand by my buddy's side as he did his vows, and I also got to give the rings, and he whispers to me, "Do a magic trick." I hadn't anything prepared. Luckily, I still got some tricks up my sleeve, and I made the rings disappear and reappear, and there was some wow and amazement there, which was pretty cool. Did my whole thing as best man, which was awesome. I gave my unrehearsed speech off the cuff, and I felt it was flawless, but it was a good thing that I was done after that, because normally I don't drink, and I think that couple of glasses of wine laid me out. I didn't last long afterward. I think I got in 2 dances and hit the hay. It was a long, hot, and busy day. And the following day, I was up early to move and carry stuff, do the general labor to take care of things. Hangover was not an option. Plus, I had a long drive home from Golden. Best wedding I've ever been to. My ridiculously packed summer and my camps came to an end, and I decided to treat myself to a workshop with Robert Liberace, Whidbey Island, and the Pacific Northwest. The night before I left, I managed to prep, sand, and prime birch panels from Mona Lisa to work on. I made a neutral gray gesso with what I had laying around. Unfortunately, I rushed it, and it turned out darker than I wanted, but there wasn't enough time to fix it, and I had to leave the next morning. They'll have to do. Excitedly, I overpacked my car for a fun road trip with my travel art pal Wanda, who recommended this workshop after our trip to Japan, telling me I could learn a lot from his similar teaching style. I decided this fall, instead of drawing, to do alla prima paintings on my Wednesday night long pose figure sessions. And I had 1 panel remaining after the workshop, so I figured I'd jump in with the new palette, push some mud around. It was the last booking with Devin as he's going back to school. Speaking of back to school, completely my style, I had this fun idea for an ad campaign. My easel being my DeLorean time travel machine. I used Dragon Frame to snap the shot and then threw some ads together in Photoshop in various sizes and formats for posters and all that to help get the word out. I think I've got an amazing art school experience on offer. I moved classes back into October to coincide with the Heritage Day celebration at the C-Space, and I have what I think is an amazing array of quality classes on offer. Drawings in the mornings, paintings in the afternoon for all skill levels, and I've packed each with tons of useful information, demos, and learning opportunities. If you want to know more, visit my website, atelierartista.com.
Thank you for joining me. I want to remind you of the grand opening of C-Space in the open house that I'll be having at Atelier Artista. Be there all day doing tours, having an art show, and giving demos throughout the weekend. If you love these videos, please subscribe below. And don't forget, if you're interested in courses and what's upcoming, visit atelierartista.com. Ciao for now.